All right. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. It's Firearms Friday. I've got Mario in here with us. Good morning, sunshine. How you holding up?
Hello. Hey, I'm all
All
right.
right. Now,
Sorry for the
let's
scare.
see.
I had some chores to take care of first. It's all right though. I'm here.
No worries, brother. No worries. We did a late show last night, which I thought went pretty well. I,
If I had missed two in a row, I'd be double excommunicado.
yeah, I'd
So
have to get an extra PT belt. It looked like Donkey Kong. Just throwing
By the way,
bananas.
when he says PT belt, what he means is particularly a sadistic form of exercise that we used to like during the Army, where you would be doing push-ups while someone is literally whipping you with a belt, just for additional motivation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just squeeze out that extra last bit of testosterone.
You know, Mario. One morning, Sunnydale Hyde is going to tune into this show and hear me make reference to the PT belt, and he's just going to shake his damn head.
No, he'll be proud. His little private's all grown up.
I'd love to do a show on scene somewhere with Sunnydale because he's such an adorable tiny little man.
Yeah,
So
he's what an MI soldier's supposed to be.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to hit it kind of hard fast this morning. I've actually got a hard out at 8. Yeah, let's get into the first DGU.
Indeed.
I've got this one out of Brentwood, Tennessee. This comes to us from WKRN news.com. I'm sorry, WKRN.com news. Authorities are investigating a stabbing that led to a shooting Wednesday afternoon in a Brentwood neighborhood. So, you know, they bring a knife, we bring a gun. They bring a gun, we bring a tank.
Indeed.
Uncle Steve says at least he didn't get stuck in a supercharger.
Yeah. Maybe that's like the third degree of failure. Just getting rolled up possibly.
Yeah. So real quick, just because Uncle Steve mentioned getting stuck at the supercharger, I just want to point this out real quick. He brought me the metal sign with the machine gun girl on it, and go there so you can see right there.
We can't. It is. Yeah, I get you. Yep.
Yeah. Stuck it right there above the 240 Bravo. I think that's a good place for her. And that it's funny because that was a spot on the wall that was just, to my eye, conspicuously bare. And I had looked into putting a custom BFM neon logo sign there. And what I discovered is that for the price, there's not a very substantial difference in price between one of the correct size to go there and one that's significantly larger. So I decided to put that off until I build the larger studio up near the highway here, and I'll put that neon sign on the road facing wall of the studio so that the property looks more commercial on approach. You'll have to, when all that's done, you pull into the driveway, there will be a gate that stays open during business hours, a parking area, and then another gate that you need a code for before you can get onto we'll call it the residential part of the property.
And by parking area, you mean like a rectangle of property where you mowed the grass?
Yes. Well, you got to come up and see the property sometime. Yeah. The spot that I'm talking about is actually mostly sand, and okay. I'll probably put gravel there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But basically, I'm not paving it. I don't love your tires that much, guys.
I don't know if you've done it. I've done some significant landscaping projects for like side money within the last year. The price of like just bullshit like rocks and sod and mulch, you wouldn't believe how it's like doubled or tripled in price. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm keenly aware. I'm,
All right.
I'm about to buy like 60 yards of topsoil for the garden, and it's
60 yards. That's a lot, dude. That's like a small farm.
that's
Like
exactly what it is.
Square yards. Because I
That's
did 14 square yards of mulch for a neighbor's property, and I had like a little mountain in the driveway.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're
dude.
planting we're going to be planting enough crop. In theory, we're trying to get to where, like, I'm never going to stop going to the grocery store as long as there's a grocery store to get things that I want. But we want the property to be at a point that if I don't feel like going to the grocery store today and the cupboards are bare, that I can walk my ass outside and Bambi and an eggplant makes dinner.
Yeah, I know. You still got to go to. I mean, that God didn't make no zebra cakes plant, so still got
to. No, but Cameron delivers reliably. He brought me 3 cases of Little Debbie's that just weren't going to sell before they expired. You know what we did? We took 3. I took 3 or 4 boxes each of zebra cakes, brownies, and the little vanilla heart cakes to keep on hand for the kids to snack on. And we sent the other like 150 boxes of fat pills.
Dude, if he's going to do
we
that,
sent it to Fort Eisenhower.
If he's going to do that with any frequency, you should, dude, get a pig. Pigs be loving some cases of expired fatty cakes. Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Anyway, so someone got stabbed and someone got shot.
Fatty cakes into bacon.
Exactly.
I can work with that. So the Brentwood Police Department said officers were called to the area of Lost Hollow Drive at approximately 1:17 p.m., where a sign at the roadside read, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Lost Hollow Drive." After receiving a 911 call about a man who was stabbing a woman. Not she's been stabbed. She's being help police. She's being stabbed. Got it. Before officers arrived, a neighbor who was reportedly armed with a handgun attempted to physically intervene but was unable to stop the suspect from stabbing the woman. Police said that's when the neighbor shot the suspect multiple times in front of several witnesses. Both the victim and suspect were taken to Vanderbilt University Medical Center. After emergency personnel arrived at the scene, officials said the suspect's stabber, who was identified as Julian Porter, 26, later died in the hospital. "Of course, we feel terrible for them. It's awful," said Everett, a man who's lived in the neighborhood for roughly 7 years. However, he admitted he does still feel safe in the area. Well, yeah, because the crazy unhinged stabber is out. However, it's not like a crazy person was going around here like indiscriminately attacking people, Everett said. "I don't feel any different today than yesterday." So according to the police, the woman is expected to recover from her injuries. Officials added no charges have been filed, but an investigation into the incident remains ongoing. No charges have been filed. That's good. So this is like textbook.
Who writes these stories?
This is textbook reason for the Second Amendment, reason to carry responsibly. If you're a grown-ass man, you should be carrying a firearm. It really is that simple, because without that, he may not have been able to intervene sufficiently to save the life of the victim. Right? So this is what the bumper sticker's about. When seconds matter, the police are minutes away.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just wondering, like, who writes these articles, man? Like, like written by a sixth grader. Like, do journalists not understand like the 5 W's anymore? You know what I mean? Like the key pieces of information you need.
Right, the EEIs.
Effectively, I don't know, dude. Anyway, I thought that was weird. He had a pistol in his hand and tried to intervene, but could not stop the man from stabbing the woman. Like, I don't know. What does that mean? He's holding her in front of him, basically like, I'm going to stab her, and that guy just didn't have his VATS, just wasn't that good. You know what I mean? Headshot. I don't know. Odd.
Yeah, the space bar stuck on him.
So,
Sticky space bar. Couldn't pull that.
Yep.
But we got a DRT, or we got a DOT right there, a dead over there. And you know what? It always warms my heart just a little bit when the bad guy doesn't make it into the taxpayer expensive criminal justice system.
he was able to glean several $1,000s off of Medicaid though before checking out, but oh well.
Yep. All right. Let's move on to the next one. So man claims self-defense after fatal shooting over thrown snowballs in New York. Okay.
Unless the kids are loading those snowballs with ball bearings, I don't want to hear it.
A man in Mexico, New York, is facing murder charges after he shot and killed another man in a grocery store parking lot, claiming self-defense. The suspect alleges he fired after snowballs were thrown at his truck.
Nah, lock him up. Lock him up.
The suspect, Zachary W. Chilson, claims he acted in self-defense after 2 snowballs were thrown at his truck. The incident occurred in the early morning hours of February 15th, according to reports. 32-year-old Jacob Walsh was shot and killed by Chilson, who was later arrested and charged with murder and criminal possession of a firearm. Chilson told investigators that he confronted 2 men in the parking lot and fired a single round after his truck was struck with snowballs. However, a different account has emerged from the victim's friend, Tommy Coe, who was present that night. Coe alleges that Chilson had been stalking Walsh for at least a day prior to the shooting. He stated that Walsh recognized Chilson's truck from an earlier confrontation at another store. According to Coe, Chilson initiated the confrontation in the parking lot, leading to a physical altercation. After the flight, Chilson reportedly went back to his vehicle, retrieved a firearm, and shot Walsh. Authorities have not confirmed whether there is evidence supporting Chilson's self-defense claim. In many self-defense cases, the key legal question revolves around whether the shooter was in imminent danger and had no reasonable means to escape. Yeah, I'm have to call that one a bad shoot.
You're done. So,
yeah.
I mean, this is like that's like one of those like Palestinian kid gets greased for throwing a rock at a tank. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. Sorry, can't square it. Were you in imminent danger? Okay. No, unless, like I said, the snowballs were loaded with rocks or ball bearings. And did you have the means to escape? Yes, you were in your truck. As far as I'm concerned, truck armor cannot be penetrated by a snowball. Okay.
Correct.
You're done. And plus, you started a fight. You started a fight with a guy before even getting in your truck. Nah, you're just a freaking asshole scumbag boomer. That's probably what happened here.
Yeah. I think we're pretty much done with that one. These are pretty. Well, at least these first 2 were pretty open and shut. Let's go ahead and do a third. I've got 15 minutes.
Yep.
Winnebago County Sheriff's deputies responded to an incident involving an elderly man shooting the suspect in the buttocks after he started attacking a female victim. Okay, let me hit that real quick. Before we get any further into this, involving an elderly man shooting the suspect. I'll tell you something about old guys, right? Guys, I'm pretty good. I've got some skills. I've got a lot of training. I'm gigantic. I am not the one you want to throw down with, right? I've got some black belts. I've done some tournaments. I can absolutely whoop your ass. Also, I'm kind of old and my knees hurt. I'm tired. I've done my ass whooping. I've spent my time choking people out, punching people in the face, hitting people with bar stools, right? I once beat a guy in a Waffle House with a jukebox because he hit his girlfriend, right? But I'm old, I'm tired, and my knees hurt. You're not worth the aggravation, son. You are worth $1 in ammo. Right? If you're not worth an ass whooping, don't make yourself worth $1 worth of bullets. Mm-hmm. right? You just don't go out there messing with old guys. We're tired. We don't want to fight anymore.
Well, then on the other hand, you've got people like me who pretty much their only sport or athletic activity they did as a youth was the swim team, because they have such poor coordination that other sports were simply impossible. Okay, and they got bullied a lot, and now I want revenge, and I don't want to shoot you. I want to use a handcrafted chili lag that I keep in the back of the truck, and I want to beat you to death.
y'all don't take too much from Mario's modesty. I've seen this man fight. At least in hand-to-hand training, I've seen him throw down with legit professional war fighters, because he is a legit professional war fighter.
I will strangle you. I will strangle you quickly.
I've seen him wrestle an opponent to the mat and sit on them and just shit directly into their nose. It's possibly one of the most entertaining and embarrassing things I've ever seen a man be subjected to.
I think that was Ostermeyer. God bless him where he is right now.
It was.
He wasn't army strong. Ostermeyer. He wasn't built for that shit. He wasn't. Anyway.
No, but dude, Ostermeyer came into the Army. He lost like 150. He was a great big old fat dude. He lost like 150 pounds to get into the Army. Like Ostermeyer was a dedicated soldier. Yeah, excellent guy.
He was disciplined for sure. Yeah. But anyway, he was one of those guys who's got like the skin suit on after they lost all the weight.
Exactly. Yeah, but he was absolutely. He was a dedicated soldier, but he was built to ride a desk. I love Ostermeyer, but he was not your ruck march guy.
Yeah, if I had been Ostermeyer, I would have been like ambulance chasing, like house fires and shit, like just showing up, like, hey, anyone need a donor? Anyone need a skin donor? Skin donor, please. I'm right here. You can take it all.
It's cheap. I'm selling it cheap. So, on November 25, around 10 a.m., deputies were called to the 8900 block of Bluegrass Drive for a domestic disturbance. The man told police that Nathaniel Brooks, 32, was pushing, punching, and slapping the female victim. Okay. Yep. Shoot him. I'm good. The man called 911 and retrieved his handgun. According to court documents, Brooks continued to attack the woman, and the man shot him in the butt. Shot him in the buttocks with no intention of killing him, officials reported. The woman told authorities Brooks began arguing with her and punched a hole in the wall before attacking her. The suspect was taken to Havon Bay Hospital and was treated for his gunshot wound. He is now lodged in the Winnebago County Jail. Brooks is charged with aggravated battery of a woman over the age of 60 and battery causing bodily harm. Oh, son, you attacked an elderly woman.
Was it an elderly woman?
Who's
who here?
I don't explain know. It says Brooks is 32, so I don't know who the hell this kid is. That's got to. This guy looks like he's in his 40s.
Yeah, that's a hard 32.
And this guy looks like he doesn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, that guy. I mean, if the guy on the left is 32, that's like I did drywall for 10 years and never wore a mask or any PPE.
Yeah. This guy's pushing 50.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know.
Odd so I don't know who.
I would be low.
I'll turn off the reader mode and see if maybe we're missing a caption that explains it better. And we're not. Okay.
Oh well. I don't know. To be honest though, I'm pretty loath to get involved in domestics. Okay. Like if it's guy slapping around his woman, unless there's severe bodily harm, being inflicted, or if the racial dynamics of the couple just really irked my innate sense of bigotry, the wrong way. I really wouldn't. I just, yeah, I know, right? I just wouldn't get involved. I wouldn't. I would mind my own business on that one. And I know maybe that makes me the bad guy, but I just won't.
Well, and it's, let's be fair. Modern America, now less so like where I live, the only real question of whether or not you get to intervene if some dude's beating his girlfriend is, it's not a question of whether or not you get to intervene without consequences. It's a question of whether or not you get to do it first, right? This is that kind of an area. There's, some dude just suddenly starts beating on his girl in view of the public, and either there's nobody there to see it, or there's 50 rednecks who have already drawn their weapon before the first punch lands, right?
It's one of those situations where I would prefer to shame the man.
Agreed.
I would prefer shame as a corrective method rather than escalating to firearms.
Agreed. But the point I was driving toward is, you talk about once the closer you get to the metro area, the closer you get to a larger city, the higher probability there is that you suffer from the Daniel Penny effect. It's like, it doesn't matter how correct you are.
Yeah.
If you are a white man, then you're not allowed to be a hero. You're not allowed to save people's lives.
Yeah.
Being a white man makes you a criminal automatically. And so you have to ask yourself the question, are these innocent lives worth my sacrifice?
Yep. Intervene and injure someone in Atlanta. Well, they're very likely to take you to civil court because they're going to call top dog law.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next, you got the
I broke my leg on his property. Yeah, climbing out the window with my 80-inch television.
Here, if the audience wants to see basically one of the final stages in the degeneration of American culture, go on YouTube and look up Top Dog Law. Okay, the advertisements this firm does are both hilarious and also dispiriting and blackmailing at the same time. Okay, check it out. Top Dog Law.
Okay.
Anyway, do you have the Florida one?
Oh, shit! Where is it?
It's in BFM submissions. It's right there.
Got it. Okay.
It's a good one.
No, that's Bongo for Congress.
Bongo, bongo, bongo. He don't want to leave the Congo. No, 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 no.
Damn, man. Can you play? Can you play Fallout 4 multiplayer?
No, I don't think so. Maybe there's a DLC, but no, I don't think so. That's when
what about Fallout? Dude, okay.
76 was when they first did the MMO thing with Fallout, but it was, if I remember correctly, it was buggy as hell.
Even if it is, brother, if you and I, and hell yeah, Cameron, even if we could, the three of us get in there playing and do that for a live stream with commentary, that might be fantastic. That might be a lot of fun.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Chilling footage shows deadly road rage horror in Florida as motorist opens fire. Let's see if we got the, do we have the footage?
Florida provides. Shocking video capturing the moment. Looks like there's a hyperlink there. It's on the non-reader view. You can just click.
Hang on. No, I see what happened. There's another button that I have to click to.
There you go.
I pulled it up and it was playing, but it hadn't popped over.
Let me go away so they can see.
my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Damn, son.
They just
straight up
San
drive by.
Andreas, that guy. Yeah. He got the CJ from San Andreas treatment. Yep.
Yeah, let's I'll skip ahead a little bit.
See, you can hear the guy's woman screaming, escalating it. That's what they do.
Oh my gosh.
That's someone whipping out the window, firing back on him as they drive away. So they got clean shots on him straight through the windshield.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty terrifying shit right there.
Yep.
God, I wish Cameron was watching this morning.
Why don't you show the picture of the two who were arrested, in charge of this?
I'm looking for. Oh yeah, there it is.
Mm.
God. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Jesus.
Yeah. It's too bad, really. I mean, this one actually makes me sad because these are basically like Florida's version of hippies. They're beach bums. Okay. Here, I'll get my head out of the way so you can see them titties. Anyway, so these are beach bums, right? Now they're just 20-somethings. They're looking to party. They're having a good time, probably drinking, smoking weed, etc. But it looks like they love each other. And I think after like just a couple years of maturing, I think these two could have had a good life together. You know what I mean? But then they fucked it all up. Well, the first mistake was the tattoo on the titty. That's a no-go.
Yeah.
But
that's a no-go.
Yeah. They just a nice young white couple, and they threw it all away. It's a shame.
Yeah, chilling footage shows deadly road rage horror in Florida as motorists opens fire. Horrific road rage shooting in Florida has left one person dead and another in critical condition, with shocking video capturing the moment the gunman opened fire. And now viral online footage, two men can be seen talking on Highway 231 in Panama City on Saturday before getting back in their SUV as a passenger in a pickup truck directly behind them can be seen gesticulating wildly. So it looked like that was the chick hanging out the window, waving and screaming at him. Now they got some stills. Okay, and there, it's hard to see, but no, it's hard to see, but right there looks like you could see the pistol right there hanging out the window.
Yeah, the chick is driving, and then he sticks.
11 gunshots were heard in the short video. So basically, they dropped a mag dump as they rode by.
Just greased him.
The terrifying footage then shows the alleged killer pulling his gray Dodge Ram pickup truck alongside the red GMC Terrain SUV at a traffic light. Now that shows the alleged killer pulling his gray Dodge Ram pickup truck. Now, I mean, this is not a unicorn on the crazy hot scale. You can look at this chick, and you're not wrong. That's a great, huge tracts of land, but look at them eyes, right? And it looked like in the video, it very much looked like it very much looks like a woman hanging out the window at the beginning of the video here. Let me play that little bit again. I mean, it's hard to tell. It looks like she's wearing a hoodie. But the driver appears to be a little taller.
The article is shoddily written, so it doesn't help.
So, yeah, we got a shoddy article, and
I can't see where. So green shirt goes around the car to get
that
back
sounds
to
like
his truck.
that sounds like a feminine voice.
I don't think the article specifically stated that. I think it stated that the man was the one who opened fire, but that
it does
really make a lot of sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense though from that angle.
Right. It looks like the chick leaned out the window. So, I mean, I'm not trying to make a defense of their actions, but there's at least a chance here, I guess, that homeboy, that one of them was driving and the other one hung out the window and fired the shots. It could be the case that the one who was driving didn't actually do anything wrong, except maybe some reckless driving. and
Yeah.
the other one drew a pistol and started shooting in a complete surprise to the driver.
Well, let's look at those mugshots again, and we can infer which one looks more like a killer.
No, we can't. And look at the hair, right? That was one of the. You see the shooter lean out the passenger side window. Their hair is too similar, right? It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pit Danny, you're right. He chose the Tig Old Biddies. Oh, I'm not sharing that right now. Yeah, he chose the Tig Old Biddies, and it bit him. It bit him. Jubal Simmons and Ivy Bella Encino. Wow.
Encino woman.
Winners. I mean, winner.
No, so he looks terrified. Okay, now go to her.
I said, man, it's the eyes.
There's some evil in her. Okay,
it's amazing, man. You put a shirt on her, with a shirt on and no smile. She looks like a different person.
Yeah.
It's like not even the same two people there. But all right, it is 8:03. Like I said, I got a hard out at 8 o'clock, which means it's time to put a pin in it. It is Friday, Firearms Friday. We had us some DGUs. Quick little bit of housekeeping and news. We did hit our 30 and 30 in the wee hours this morning. So even before this show started this morning, the application is in. We're shooting for the Rumble Partner Program, and everything's trending in the right direction there.
How close are you on the 30 hours right now?
We're done. We got it.
You did it. Oh.
Yeah. We got the 30 and 30. I broke that mark at about 6 o'clock this morning. And so yeah, the application's in, and now I'm just waiting for the response from Rumble. I gesture because my email's open on the fourth monitor over there. But yeah, so we did the thing. So going into the weekend, guys, y'all be safe out there, right? Look both ways before you cross the road. Don't drive, drink, don't fry bacon naked, sex, drugs, rock and roll, farm animals, and videotapes. No two at the same time. Y'all be safe. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and click that link in the description to support the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. We love you, and we will see you on Monday.